I literally can't believe this is happening.
This is the craziest thing you ever told me.
So last week, I made this video. That's not supposed to happen. Can you please make that stop? No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! The REM pod! Alright, now walk in front of it. Holy shit, it said Jasmine. Oh, wait. Holy shit.
My ear started bleeding.
Holy shit! I did not touch that! What I didn't realize is that this was the moment I made the biggest mistake in my entire ghost hunting career. So I wake up one morning and I have a text from my brother Brandon. It's a video of his dog barking at absolutely nothing in the middle of the night.
Bro, that is so scary.
So Brandon thought this was weird, but I had a completely different take on it. After all the paranormal experiences I've had since I was a kid, to now investigating with professionals like Sam and Colby, talking to mediums, I knew for a fact that bro had a ghost in his house.
That is so scary. If I texted you that and that's coming from you, like if you were to reply and be like, bro, that's a ghost, my heart would instantly drop. That is like a fact. If Brian's saying something about a ghost, there's no one more spiritually connected than you are. Like I would literally move out of my house if I got that text. Based off just that text, instantly in your head, you're like, this is a ghost?
No. I didn't want to jump to conclusions right off the bat. And my brother just got that house, so I didn't want to throw that bad energy out in the air. So I just let it go. It was kind of weird, but I'm like, I'm not going to scare him.
Bro, knowing Brandon, he would move out.
He told me that his TV turned on by itself in the middle of the night. And not just the middle of the night. 3:33 in the morning. On the dot.
Oh my God. Guys, if you guys didn't know, 3:33 a.m. is the exact moment that spirits, demons, witches, and even the devil itself are known to awake at its most powerful self.
I just got the chills when you said that.
That is the most terrifying stuff.
After that is when I realized I had to do the full-blown investigation.
Yeah, obviously. That's more than enough.
So I was just as curious as he was. I asked him if I could do the investigation at his house.
Because it's your family.
Yeah,
like this is your family. If something's going on with him, it could tie back to you.
And I want to make sure he's safe.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just grabbed all my stuff and headed to his house that night.
What time was it? Like around what time?
I think we started around 9:30.
How did it feel like right when you walked in the house? Because you know when we do our ghost investigations, like right when we walk in, there's a smell. There's
a
breeze.
I was gonna say you get the chills. You feel presence around you.
Okay, so you've been to Brandon's new house before at night and normal?
Normal.
Was there a different feeling when you walked in this time?
Yes, but
No
I
way.
think only because I told him to turn off all the lights. For all my paranormal investigations, I like turning off all the lights. We bring a little camera light, of course.
Ghosts love being in the dark. It lets them feel like they could hide in the shadows, and they're more prone to come out and do things, give us proof, give us signs, talk to us if it's dark. If it's bright, ghosts don't want to be there. They want to be in the shadows.
Yeah, and that's crazy that you say that because a lot of people ask, why do we turn off all the lights?
Yeah, it's very important.
That's the
very
answer.
important. It makes the ghost feel more comfortable. Was this the most paranormal activity you've ever experienced in your life? Okay, that's crazy.
100% out of all the paranormal investigations I've done, even with Sam and Colby, this was easily the most activity I've ever experienced in my life.
I just got the chills. I swear I just got the chills. That's crazy.
As a viewer, you guys saw it in that video too. Things were going off left and right. Things were answering my questions.
REM pod, music box, cat balls, everything.
Every device we had went off. But that's not supposed to happen.
Oh my god! No!
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! The REM pod! Dude, I'm getting the chills right now because I hate reliving that night.
Bro, I would hate reliving that night too.
It was awful, but what's been happening lately after that video, I feel like I'm in danger. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sitting here forcing myself to tell this story.
Yeah, it's gotta be serious, bro. I'm so happy that I'm gonna hear this right now.
You actually don't understand the amount of things that have happened after that night.
Okay, so you go to his house, you do the investigation, all these things start going off. Most paranormal activity you've ever experienced. What happened after you left Brandon's house? You leave his house, you think it's done, right?
I'm about to cry, bro.
Dude, that's...
My eyes are watering.
Do you get shivers? Yes, I do. You get chills?
Yes, bro. My hair is standing up on my arms right now, bro.
When you experience all this stuff, a lot of crazy stuff, you leave. Like, for example, the Waylay house. When you leave that spot, you kind of start forgetting everything, right? You leave it behind.
Yeah, this one was a different story. I realized like we were dealing with something extremely powerful. When I left that house, it was clear to me that we weren't dealing with a regular ghost. I believe that we were dealing with an aggressive poltergeist.
Bro, for those of you that don't know, poltergeist is known as one of the most brutal spirits. They're aggressive. They can touch you. They can scratch you. They are known to leave bruises, scratch marks. They're like the most dangerous spirits you can encounter, and they're so aggressive.
Brandon's girlfriend's finger started bleeding off
Chills.
camera. We finished the video, we wrapped up the investigation, and then Jasmine's like, yo, my finger's bleeding. Is that normal?
I'm telling
like,
you.
no, that's not normal. What are you talking about?
That is terrifying.
My finger started bleeding.
You didn't hit it on anything?
No, I just came in the bathroom. We were just talking.
When I got home, this is where things just absolutely flipped upside down. Got home around midnight. Obviously, was very, very tired.
Yeah, didn't your doorbell ring?
Oh, please stop, dude. I hate this. I hate this so much. I go to sleep. And of course, around 3 in the morning, my doorbell rings. My doorbell keeps ringing. Lola's freaking out right now. Like, listen. I'm scared. I'm not thinking anything spiritual at that moment.
Yeah, right?
I'm not thinking there's anything ghost related. I'm thinking...
I would think but someone's about to run up in my house.
Exactly. I'm thinking someone's coming into my house, but luckily I have a security guard outside.
Yeah, you have security.
First thing I do, I call him. I'm like, yo, is there someone at my door? He's like, no. I have a security guard at my house, and I called him because it was nonstop ringing, and he said there's no one at your door. It was on a constant loop. Nonstop. That's never happened in the year and a half I've been at my house. Never, ever happened. But the night that I had the scariest paranormal investigation of my life, that happened.
Bro, in my 23 years of life, my doorbell's never malfunctioned.
It's a new house, guys. This isn't an old house. This was built in 2017. I'm new to living in that house, so nothing crazy should malfunction like that. But here's the crazy part. I go downstairs. This was probably a mistake on my end. I open my door.
No.
I'm about to meet with my security guard to be like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, I can't believe this happened.
Was the ringing going on when you opened your door?
Yes.
No. Did it stop?
It gave one last ring and then silence. What do I do? Didn't really think anything of it, but then I did. I was like, wait, hold on. This is weird because I just had that paranormal investigation. I read the comments on my video.
Yeah.
There was a comment that said, I opened the door to a spirit that was waiting. And as soon as I opened that door, the doorbell stopped ringing and the spirit came into my house.
You know what's crazy about that? No,
Whoa.
bro, yeah, you have really bad goose. Dude, I swear I do too.
I don't know if you guys could see
Yes, bro. Okay, look, when a ghost or a poltergeist wants to get into your house, you might think it's easy to just go through the wall, but it's a very weird thing. I learned this from a lot of research, talking to mediums, like a lot of weird stuff. They want you to let them in so that it's easier for them to access you, which is the worst thing you did.
And I didn't think anything of it. It was 3 in the morning. I just woke up. I'm really tired. I'm just thinking it's a malfunction. So this is all information that you've seen. This is stuff that you already know. But what you don't know, that was just the beginning. The things that have been happening to me in the past week has led me to believe that I'm in danger.
So after the doorbell situation, you go back inside, you go to sleep like nothing happened, right?
Exactly.
What has happened since then? Don't say it was like the next morning.
No, bro, not the next morning.
When?
The next night. I was chilling in the kitchen. I was eating my food. I start hearing a curtain of mine hit the window.
No.
And I was like, hold on, this sounds familiar. Because
in the video
with Brandon, his curtains were hitting the window.
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh, stop, the blinds are moving.
It's the blinds hitting the wall, but we don't have a fan in here.
I have 3 curtains. The one in the middle is just moving back and forth, hitting the window. No AC, no window was open. The left and the right curtain weren't even moving. It was just the middle one. I tied it back to Brandon's night.
Because it sounded exactly the same, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That could be the ghost trying to tell you, like, guess who?
I'm here. So do you think it followed me from Brandon's house? Guys, think about that.
You're telling me right now your story is matching exactly a spirit that saw what it wanted. It could have went after Brandon, knowing you would go so that it can follow you home.
I think I just have a different connection with the spiritual world based off how much experience I have. Did you realize that that night when we were doing the investigation, when Brandon was trying to get the attention of the ghost?
Oh my God.
Anytime Brandon was trying to get the attention of the ghost, trying to get it to like touch the equipment, nothing.
It didn't listen.
It did not listen to Brandon.
No.
If you are still here, please let it be known through the cat balls or the REM pod. I've never asked something and it did it for me. Never, bro.
As soon as I opened my mouth and say something, all the stuff started going off. Please walk away from the device. All right, now walk in front of it.
Wow.
It's like it was only listening to me.
Bro, I have a crazy theory. This is a poltergeist. They are known to go after families, and what they do, they haunt one person to separate them from the rest of the family. So what I'm telling you is, ghost
the
stuff
victim.
has been happening. You haven't been reacting to it a lot. Now it moved to Brandon to get your attention. You go there. Brandon's talking to it. It doesn't want Brandon. You talk to it. It listens.
And then
you go home and it follows you. That is an exact definition of a poltergeist. Guys, look it up. What has happened after that? Is this just happening in your house?
No, not just my house.
Okay.
It's following me out in public.
What do you mean by that?
So I got invited by Bradley Martin to do his podcast. And I'm like, hell yeah, sounds fire.
In LA, which is like a 3-hour drive.
In LA. Every time I drive my car, everything's chilling. It's smooth. So me, Noah, and my security guard are driving to LA for this podcast. We're listening to music, we're bumping it, and out of nowhere, I just start hearing noises from my car. Like just car problems.
Were you on the freeway?
Yes.
No.
So keep in mind, the past 2 years that I had my car, I've never heard the noise that I heard on the freeway. I'm gonna try to explain it.
Okay.
It was like, okay, hold on, chill.
Bro.
It was like as if a car broke down and it's slowing down. I was like, yo, can you turn down the music? Do you guys hear that? And both Noah and my security guard were like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, is my car good? And there was no notification that popped up that said you need to pull over, like flat tire, anything like that. I just was like, oh, maybe it's just the road, even though I've driven on that freeway countless amount of times in the past 2 years. Some of the times when I drive, I don't listen to music because I don't know, I like some quiet time sometimes, think of some video ideas. I've never heard that. But imagine now we're bumping music
You know
loud.
what's crazy about that? That could be the poltergeist way of letting you know I can get to you anywhere. Just because you left your house, I'm still with you. And second of all, I have access to your car that's driving around 70 miles per hour on the freeway. Look at me, I could touch your car and I could do anything right now. I have your life in my hands type thing.
It gets worse, by the way. This is nothing. How can I end this? Like, can I call a priest? Get
Bro,
blessed?
I would talk to
Like, I don't
a
know.
medium. I would talk to a priest. I would talk to a professional paranormal investigator.
Okay.
Someone that has the knowledge about these things. They've experienced this kind of stuff.
I'm gonna talk to Sam. I mean, bro, Sam and Colby just went to the Conjuring house for a week and they said they saw unexplainable things. I want to talk to Sam because he has a spirit attached to him. It's known. So I kind of want to ask him for advice.
Wait, what? Just like you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro, when him and I are together,
No, that is deadly.
some crazy goes on.
Like,
Like,
that's a crucial situation.
you want to know something crazy too? I've said this before in either Sam and Colby's investigation videos. They say every time I tag along,
No.
it's way worse.
Bro, everyone says that. Literally.
Your 1 mil plaque fell off the wall.
Guys.
As soon as I came into the apartment,
Please show the clip of my 1 mil plaque falling off the wall the second you enter my house.
My 1 mil plaque fell.
No. Yo, wait.
Hey.
We went to
yes.
Oh, we have that story. We have it on the notes.
And the sound panel fell off the wall, and now Anthony's 1 mil plaque. Bro, I'm shaking right now. Hold on.
No.
How long has that 1 mil plaque been up there?
Bro, since I had my setup, bro.
Look, guys, we have the camera set up right here. We're literally about to start the haunted video.
That's scary. But like, you guys don't get what Brian was telling me, bro. Please.
So we get to the podcast for Bradley Martin. You know, we enter the room where he has all of his things set up. The smoke detector starts going off. Out of nowhere.
Whoa.
You know that like annoying beep?
That's so annoying.
He was like, what the hell? That's never happened, dude.
No.
I instantly, right away, was like, yo, Brad, I gotta tell you something. And I started explaining like the whole
Are
spirit.
you kind of like joking about it a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was like, oh, Brad, like, it's kind of known that I have a spirit attached to me. And he's like, shut up, bro.
You're just
What are you talking
nonchalantly
about?
like saying it. He
And-
probably didn't believe you whatsoever.
And he tried stopping it multiple times and it wasn't stopping. He had to obviously take the battery out.
Okay.
And it doesn't stop there. We thought that was weird. In my head, I'm like, bro, I think it has something to do with me. But Bradley's like, dude,
But that's
I
a
don't
wild
believe that.
take.
Of course.
At the moment, that's a wild jump to a conclusion.
And Bradley was really confused, but he's like, bro, come on, whatever. Halfway through the podcast, keep in mind, in his podcast setup, he has stuff like this. They're black soundproof panels.
Got you.
We're filming. One of the panels fell off the wall.
Oh.
And Brad's like, what the heck? He's like, oh, my studio's falling apart. And I instantly was like, bro, it's the spirit. I promise you, like, something is here. And he's like, why are you on my podcast, bro? Get out. Like, he was scared. He actually got scared. The craziest.
Jesus Christ, the studio's just falling apart.
Dude, no, it's the ghost.
Bro, what the bro?
Something just fell off the wall.
Why are you doing this? to me. I don't know if I want you on this
because
podcast.
you pressed like
And he
I
said
was-
that's never happened before?
He said that's never happened before.
Oh my God.
He actually said he wants to do a paranormal investigation with me. So
He's not, bro, he's not built like that. He's built,
he's 260.
but he's not built like that, bro.
But you know what that reminded me of? 3 days later, I come to Anthony's place to film this video, and his 1 mil plaque falls off the freaking wall, just like the soundproof panel fell off the wall. Whatever is attached to me is taking things off the freaking wall.
So what I told you was poltergeist this, poltergeist that, but like, bro, just a simple action of you waking up in the middle of the night and going downstairs to get water could lead to you literally being permanently injured for the rest of your life. The poltergeist can go in your mind. They can make you forget to turn the stove off before you head to bed. That's how simple it is. They can make you see things, get in your dreams. They can send you messages. It's a terrifying thing to
Bro,
go
can
through.
I talk to it?
Bro, the worst thing you could do, and you know this from when we dealt with, you know
Z.
who?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't say the name, but from
So,
the Ouija board.
back in the day,
ZOZO.
Brian and I had a very, very scary encounter with an actual demon on the Ouija board that actually escaped the Ouija board. We have so much proof about this in videos.
Why are you guys doing that?
I was gonna spell out Zozo. No.
And when we dealt with it by getting a priest, it helped a lot. But the thing the priest told us, do not ever try to communicate with it.
Yep. Even though obviously all the viewers out there loved our Ouija board videos, I tell everyone to this day, do not mess with the Ouija board. I didn't
Exactly.
even realize the whole doorbell thing and letting
Yeah.
it in until I read a comment saying, yo, did you notice the doorbell stopped as soon as you opened the door?
People notice that, bro. They've been through it. People have literally been through that.
So the podcast was creepy. I come home, I had about 24 hours of pure silence. I thought everything was done.
Like nothing, no weird stuff.
Nothing happened. I was just vibing until I started filming my next video, the cartoon food video. And I actually left this in the video. So the morning of the video, I woke up and I was like, oh, nothing's been happening lately. Cool. Like I actually have those thoughts in my head now because of how often things have been happening. I was in the garage filming a part where I was eating the Simpsons donut, the big pink donut. My doorbell rings. That gives me like flashbacks from that night. I swear if I hear that doorbell ring, it's scary. Oh my gosh. I froze for a second because it just reminded me of that night at Brandon's house. But I didn't really think anything of it. It's the middle of the day. Someone could have ordered food. Someone could have dropped off a package. But I froze up in the video because I had flashbacks.
Because it's in the moment. You're like, oh, doorbell.
And what's about to happen now is what made me want to make this video. This was the breaking point. This was so, bro, oh my God, I'm literally getting chills again. Everyone leaves my house. We finish the video and something in my mind told me to just check my cameras outside my front door to see who rang that doorbell. There's been a time that a week or two ago that no one was there. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I just want to see if it was an Amazon package, food delivery, whatever. I checked the cameras later that night. I don't know why I do that night. Nobody. Nobody rang the doorbell in between that time slot of 3 to 4. And I didn't end there. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was 4 to 5.
Oh,
Maybe
you
it
were
was 2 to
freaking
3.
out then.
I start checking and I see people coming into my house, right? Like my team. I went outside at one point. Noah came in. People were just going in and out of my house. I'm looking through the whole day. Not one human pressed the doorbell.
Okay, hold on. Did
Nothing.
that doorbell malfunction any time the day before?
No.
Oh, you're lying.
No, it was just random. Again, I feel like it's just reminding me.
You said you felt that morning like you were fine and it was gone.
Exactly.
No way.
In my head that morning before the cartoon video, I was like, hey, nothing's happened. That's cool. I'm in the clear. Did it get in my head and it's like,
Yes.
oh, he thinks that nothing's happening, so I'm gonna remind him today, but at a random moment, you
Okay.
know? Let him be eating that Simpsons donut,
Yeah.
but I'm there.
They could literally feel it off you. You were tense those days that all that ghost stuff was happening,
For
obviously.
sure.
So that morning, would you say you kind of loosened up a little bit?
Yes.
The ghost felt that 100%. The ghost felt you loosen up. It started feeling like its being was no longer there, that you were starting to forget about it. It was like, no, don't forget, I'm still here. You have to do the investigation at your house. Bro, you need to get the whole team. You need to get Medium, Sam, and Colby. You need to get a priest.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. I will only do it if they want to see it.
Bro.
I will do another full-blown investigation, invite a real medium. I want you there.
Bro, I would love to be there.
I want Sam and Colby. I don't know what their schedule's looking like. I will do a full-blown investigation in my house to follow up and get real answers as to what the hell is attached to me and what is lingering around me at all times.
Have you been seeing shadows?
I haven't been seeing shadows, but I do hear noises. But again, like I think
Oh,
it's
like
always
washer
just,
machine noises or
no, like creaks, like footsteps, but like
oh, that's the worst.
I just don't think anything of it.
Is it now clicking to you?
I think like this is all one big coincidence. Coincidence. Yep. 250,000 likes.
250K?
And we're gonna do the investigation at my house.
With all the ghost equipment and all the people there?
Everything. Please comment down below all your thoughts on this video. Like, we love reading the comments because you guys open our eyes even more to things that we possibly could have missed.
100,000%.
So please comment down below. I really, really hope and pray that me or my family are not in danger, and that's the last thing I ever want.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you guys. Make sure you drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.